So without further ado, Phil, take it away.
Okay, thank you, Carmen, and thank you everybody for joining this webinar. As Carmen said, I'm Phil Belanti. I'm happy to present the Webex Calling API overview for you. So in this webinar session, you're going to get a lay of the land on what's available for developers on the Webex calling side, and also how to get started quickly. So I'm going to pause there, and now I'm going to introduce one of our partners, a partner, BroadSource, who built a really cool integration using the user level call APIs. Well, with that, I'm going to hand it over to partner BroadSource, the CEO, Haydn. Haydn, please tell us a little bit about your integration and how it works with Webex.
Phil, and hi everybody, and thanks for joining. We're pretty excited about the work that Cisco have done over the last year around the Webex call control APIs. We have a long history in manipulating telco soft switches, namely the BroadWorks platform, and we're really excited to see that investment go into creating call control APIs. Allows our applications to continue to contribute and add value to phone calls, which is our mission, is to help partners add value to phone calls. And the call control APIs are a sort of a gateway for us, a window into Webex calling to continue to add that value. What you're seeing here is a diagram that kind of puts together all the moving parts of an integration that we've done that allows partners to have their Webex calling service have a value-added service in the area of credit card payment, that is PCI compliance, that is the taking of customer credit card details over the phone, that being a Webex calling phone, and do it in a compliant way. And what our integration does is it leverages the in-call state that's running between a merchant in a retail point of sale or in office accounts teams or in local government environments where they're Webex calling endpoints, but they're talking to customers who are in a process of about to pay for something by phone, make a booking, to maybe put a deposit down on something, or to finally accept that quotation about 10 minutes after they've walked out of the store. So there's millions of use cases where customers ring back into places over a Webex calling call, but there's an obligation for that business to be PCI compliant. That is, don't take credit card details. So what do? We use the Webex calling APIs to manipulate that phone call in real time to bring our cloud into the call. We allow the end user, the merchant, the Webex calling subscriber, to, at the right moment in the phone call, to click a big blue button that says, okay, now it's time to secure this phone call because the customer's about to make a payment. At that point, there's a whole raft of Webex calling APIs that get fired off back into Webex calling that basically bring our secure PCI cloud into the conversation in real time. And that means then that the call is then secured in terms of DTMF tones, and we as a cloud will listen to those tones and make sure they don't end up in the business's environment, which is the risk issue, the compliance cost issue, and the like. So we're using Webex calling APIs to invite ourselves into the call and then make sure that call is secure from that point on. And there's a whole lot of stuff that happens in the back end around banking and banking payments and the like. But really the innovation here, the thing that hasn't happened in the industry so far, is being able to consume the Webex calling APIs, manipulate the phone call in real time, and do it en masse, to be able to do it on any Webex calling endpoint, no matter what destination it is in within a business's environment. And so that's kind of what we've strung together, and manipulating just about every single one of those APIs that you showed on the slide a little bit earlier, Phil, and really excited to see how the market embraces it.
Great. Yeah, thank you. And yeah, we just think it's such a great use case. There's, I think there's a lot of times where you do have a call center, and you may not have all of your agents inside of one building, so being able to have a PCI compliant environment on demand, I think that's really, really cool. So great way to use our APIs, and we definitely love showing off, use cases just like this.
Thanks, mate.
Thank you very much, Haydn.